Have you ever heard of an explosion so powerful it flattened an entire forest, yet left no crater behind? An event with the force of 1,000 atomic bombs. That happened decades before the atomic bomb was even invented. Today, we redive into one of the most baffling and explosive mysteries of the 20th century. The Tunguska Event. Picture this. It's the morning of June 30th, 1908. In a remote, sparsely populated region of Siberia near the Podkamennaya Tunguska River, the sky splits open. A brilliant, fiery object, described by witnesses as a bluish light, brighter than the sun, streaks across the atmosphere. Then, a colossal explosion erupts. Not on the ground, but several miles up in the air. The blast was biblical. It released an estimated 15 megatons of energy, 1,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The shockwave was felt hundreds of miles away, knocking people off their feet and shattering windows in the town of Vanavara, 40 miles from the epicenter. For the next few nights, the skies over Europe and Asia glowed with an eerie light, bright enough for people in London to read newspapers outdoors after midnight. It was a global phenomenon. Yet, because of the area's extreme remoteness and the political turmoil in Russia at the time, the first scientific expedition didn't reach the site until 1927, nearly 2 decades later. Led by scientist Leonid Kulik, the team was met with a scene of utter devastation. An area of over 800 square miles larger than the entire city of London was a wasteland of scorched, flattened trees. An estimated 80 million trees were knocked down, all pointing away from a central point, like spokes on a giant wheel. But here's the truly strange part. At the very center, at ground zero, Kulik and his team found no impact crater. Nothing. No hole. No fragments of a meteorite. Just a bizarre patch of trees that were still standing, but stripped bare of all their branches and bark. They looked like a forest of telephone poles. The object, whatever it was, had detonated in the air with unimaginable force, leaving behind a puzzle that has fascinated and frustrated scientists for over a century. So, what caused the Tunguska Event? The leading theory is that a large space object, likely a stony asteroid or a comet nucleus about 100 to 200 feet in diameter, entered Earth's atmosphere at an incredible speed. The immense pressure and heat caused it to rapidly disintegrate and explode midair, creating the massive airburst that flattened the forest below. This airburst theory explains the lack of a crater, as the object vaporized before it could ever hit the ground. Of course, where there's mystery, there's speculation. Over the years, more exotic theories have been proposed. Some suggested it was a tiny black hole passing through the Earth. Others whispered about an antimatter explosion. And yes, some even pointed to a crashing alien spaceship, an idea fueled by the lack of meteorite debris. However, modern research, including analyses of microscopic particles trapped in tree resin from the era, strongly supports the asteroid or comet hypothesis. These tiny spheres contain minerals and elements consistent with extraterrestrial origins. The Tunguska Event serves as a stark and powerful reminder of the cosmic shooting gallery we live in. It shows that devastating impacts don't just happen in disaster movies. They are a real, albeit rare, part of our planet's history. It's a bit unsettling to think that if the object had arrived just 4 hours later, its trajectory would have placed it over St. Petersburg, the bustling capital of Russia at the time. The consequences would have been catastrophic on an unimaginable scale. Today, scientists around the world operate planetary defense programs, scanning the skies for near-Earth objects to give us a fighting chance to detect and potentially deflect a future threat. Silent, flattened forests in Siberia stands as a testament to the immense power of the cosmos and the enduring mysteries it holds. It's a story written in fire across the sky, a warning from the universe that we would do well to heed. What do you think happened at Tunguska? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into one of history's greatest mysteries, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another exploration into the unknown.